Good to see you all, Aramex friends, Aramex partners. Titan has been with Aramex for the last 7 years. He's been watching us. Look, I'm super excited to be here. This is a journey that has just started. First of all, I would like to welcome you all. A couple of announcements. I would like to welcome the Fastway team from Australia. Can you welcome? Welcome to Dubai. Good to have you to the Aramex family. I would like to welcome invitees who haven't been here last year or the years before. Can you welcome our friends as well? Aramex suppliers, partners, friends, thank you for coming. Aramex watching us over the net. This is 1 hour of fun. Look, robots are interesting. And there is a talk that robots will take over our jobs. Titan is going to be the chief financial officer and HR officer of Aramex. He's going to look at your budgets and deal with you. So you're going to deal with Titan, not with myself. Couple of things. We started in Turkey. In Turkey, if you remember 2 years back, we said it's time to step up. Time to see what's happening around us. We've noticed some trends. We've noticed a change of technology. We've noticed new models erupting. We've seen a lot of startups. We've seen customers and our clients embarking into logistics. So we saw the signs and we said it's time to step up, align, gather, and discuss what can we do, how Aramex can embrace these changes, disrupt instead of being disrupted. Last year in Dubai, in Meydan Hotel, we said we are a startup company. We said we are the first 1 billion startup. This is where we're going to go, all of us, reboot all the knowledge that we had, all the convention mindset that we had, and start looking and have the feel of a startup. Having to understand the retail, having a retail mindset, putting ourselves in the shoes of our customer and say, how would our customer would like Aramex to behave? So we went into a journey of transformation. Most of you have been involved in the process, a lot of technology, and we said, you know what? We aspire and we want to work hard to become a technology enterprise. So we're going to focus our energy and focus our efforts and utilize our capital, utilize our strong balance sheet, and look for the new technologies around the world, and so that it will help us to transform and embrace the future. It's an exciting future where we see a lot of change. A change in our customer behavior, a change of our customer profile. We need to understand what business we're in, how we can embrace the future, how we can disrupt the future, how we can take Aramex a couple of steps or more than a couple of steps ahead of our competition and be sustainable. We believe transformation is not a choice. It's not a luxury. It's not, shall we do it or shall we not do it? It's a core of our existence. If you're going to see the Aramex brand for years to come, this journey has just started. We are embracing the future. We are a technology enterprise. And with you, as global leaders of Aramex, we're going to take this company to a different world. We are going to disrupt the logistics industry. Our industry has been so boring for the last 100 years that nothing has really changed. Our current models are gone. The current model of a big asset, big fleet of planes, big fleet of airport codes, big fleet of warehouses, a fixed model is gone. We're going to be light, we're going to be lighter, we're going to invest in technology, we're going to be sharing our infrastructure with other infrastructure. It's going to be a community of apps, a community of connectivity, cooperation. It's going to be a sharing economy. So this year, we're delivering to you the future is now. We are in the future. We are embracing it. I have a couple of announcements that we will show you what we've done and how we can take this company to a different level. So let's start with, I have 3 themes. One is I'm going to talk about tech. I'm going to share with you a couple of slides about technology trends. Is technology going to disrupt and decarbonize the economy? What does this mean to us? And then I'm going to share with you industry trends. This is a topic that we're all comfortable talking about because we're witnessing these industry trends in our day-to-day life. It has an impact on all of us. It has an impact on our operations in Australia, in South Africa, in the Gulf, in the US. And we're going to discuss these trends, and we're going to have a general outlook, what's happening out there. It's good to remind ourselves that the world is changing, and our industry is changing. And then I'm going to tell you what we've done. And in reality, that we just started. The journey has just started. So I'm going to talk about a couple of topics. 3D printing. Look, yesterday I read an announcement in Dubai. Dubai is putting up the first 3D printing building hub in Dubai. Dubai is going to start printing construction material, and you can print your homes here. The video behind me, you are 3D printing a car. So let's think, how will 3D printing disrupt manufacturing? How 3D printing will disrupt the supply chain? How we will behave if you can 3D print wherever you want. You can 3D print your shoes now. You can 3D print your dress. You can 3D print wherever you want. And this technology is getting faster. In the next 4 to 5 years, 3D printing, the speed of 3D printing is going by 100-folds. Currently, you can 3D print with 250 colors. 3D printing is, look, the topic and the whole thing is the first industry to be disrupted out of all the segments is supply chain. We're talking about 1/3 of the global supply chain will be disrupted. Let's imagine that manufacturing in China, you're going to have a 3D print hub in Dubai, you can have one in a city in Jordan, you can have one in Cape Town, and then from there, what's going to happen? So let's look at 3D printing, and we need to understand this technology now. We need to understand what's going to happen for 3D printing 5 years from now. Because whatever you see now, we need to simulate 5 years from now. It's getting cheaper. So this technology and 3D printing is getting cheaper. It's getting more accessible. The economic implication of 3D printing over the next 10 years is around $550 billion. The global 3D printing in the next 10 years is going to be $15.2 billion. But guess what? I think these all statistics are wrong. It's going to be by far more. So we need to ask ourselves, if the model, the natural model of supply chain, you manufacture in a country, and then you ship to a hub, and then you do whatever we do in our B2B model, then you do a fulfillment, and you move a container or a pallet to a retail outlet, and then you, or us, you do a current transaction through a retail outlet. Or there is the online model whereby you go online and you do your online transaction. What will happen if these two models are disrupted, and then you have a 3D print at your doorstep? This is something to think of. You'll eventually need a last mile, so we need to think of the implication of 3D printing on a company like Aramex. Couple of things. Robots. I mean, other than Titan, I think is an old model. The new one is soft, is nice. It comes female, male. You can decide short size. It's a different ball game. Robots are gonna be part of our day-to-day life. I mean, we used to watch cartoons, and you used to make fun of a robot. Robots are already in business. Amazon itself has 30,000 robots in business, in their own fulfillment centers. 5 million jobs will be lost in the next 4 years due to robotics. So let's understand what robotics will do to the logistics industry. If you know the fulfillment of our shop and ship and our Amazon direct business has improved dramatically because of robotics. The fulfillment time has shrunk. The time you click here trust me, there is a robot doing your order, same time, real-time data somewhere in the fulfillment center in the US, and compiling your order and then sending it across. The impact of robotics on cross-border, our customers have felt it. Our transit time has been improving. The accuracy of order fulfillment has been better, and this is due to robotics. So robotics is a reality. It's not something like that, and he'll come and speak to you for 2-3 minutes, and you laugh, and we say, okay, no, robotics is going to be part of your home. It's going to be part of your healthcare. Robotics is going to be part of your house. I mean, think of next year, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, what's the implication of a robot on our personal life and on Aramex in general and on the logistics industry? Artificial intelligence. AI is the talk. Look, you have to think of planet Earth as a marketplace where the Internet of Things, everyone is connected, we're all connected. There are 26 billion internet-connected devices by 2020. This is big. Every person here is connected by one way or another. You look at Echo, the Amazon Echo. You can have an Amazon Echo at your home. Amazon Echo can connect to your house. It will order your food. It will call your friends for a barbecue. It will tell you if it's going to rain or no. It will arrange the whole process for you to have a good time out with your friends. Echo can pick up, can deliver for you and order for your online orders, and can handle the probably at a later stage the customer service on your behalf, and do a whole job or all functions that we humans do is going to be done through Echo. So artificial intelligence is progressing. The value of the value of contact analytics in artificial intelligence is around $5 billion now. Look at IBM Watson. Look at the analytics. Look, the fact that now you can know, all of you will have access to algorithms and data that we will know what you will buy before you buy. We will know what you like before you even going into the process of purchasing. We know what brand you like, what's your cost range, how much you're willing to pay for a product, where you want to deliver it, and when. So can you imagine, all of us here, we are through data analytics, we will be able to understand our behavior, predict the future, and based on the future, you kickstart a process. Can you imagine the implication of these data analytics to us? We are in this, and I'll tell you what we've done in big data and how big data has opened our eyes to a reality. We were blurry until we found the power of data. The power of data, how we can understand our customers better, how we can understand their behavior, and then change our operations and our customer service so that we can go and give a fantastic, and I'm calling it a fantastic delivery experience. Driverless cars are coming to Dubai. In 2020, you'll see driverless cars here. I was in the West Coast attending a course, and you've seen Google cars all across. You've seen Google cars even getting a ticket from the police. So driverless cars is a reality. How this will affect our land freight industry. If you ever think that this is not coming here, you're totally wrong. This is the global marketplace. Wherever you see happening somewhere, rest assured, this is going to be part of an ecosystem that's going to impact our life. The trucking industry, what's going to happen to it? How are we going to deliver? Do we need drivers? I don't know. The implication on cost and accuracy. So this is something that I really need you to think of. And there is a massive investments by Mercedes, by Volvo, by all these big companies into driverless cars. The biggest car manufacturer in the world is not going to be these traditional companies, by the way. It's going to be Google and a couple of software companies. The biggest car manufacturer, the threat is coming from software. If you look at Tesla and what Tesla has done in terms of the revolution of how to manufacture a car, the Tesla third model now, they've got 180,000 cars. I was in a Tesla in Sydney through Uber. It was me, Iyad. And I mean, that car can accelerate from 0 to 100 in 3.2 seconds. And you can charge it in 20 minutes. So this is, we are living, what the message I'm trying to reach out to you, we are living in a changing world. When did we ever have robotics? When did we ever have artificial intelligence? Where were we when it came to driverless cars? So this is reshaping us. Drones, we talk about drones, and look, drones have been there. The military have been using drones for some time. And now the discussion is, will drones disrupt? This is Fastway. Our great team from Auckland tested drones last year. And drones might become a mode of transport. Will it disrupt us? Probably not now. Think of a drone that can carry, instead of a light box, can carry a couple of 100 kilos. We have a startup who connected with us and said our drone can carry 250 kilos. It can go 300 miles. So why not? So the implication of drones as a mode of transport, does it make sense? Oh, yeah. So the global drone market is expected to reach 5.6 billion. And drones are getting cheaper. So everything that you have here that has the cost of technology has been cracked. Technology is accessible and is getting cheaper by the day, and this is something that we have to be aware of. So this is, I don't know what's that in the box. It looks too light, huh? So drones can allow our 25% cheaper if you go through a drone delivery to a conventional delivery. So the message here is, currently there are 400 million packages that can be drone delivered. The question is how this will impact Aramex. Will we ever have a drone fleet? I mean, why not? Who says you won't have a drone fleet and you have a small yard, and probably Hussein Hachem will be leading that fleet, having a drone fleet, picking up and delivering packages. Because our mind is linear, we do not think exponential, we think of a drone as this. What if the drone shape and function improves dramatically in the next couple of years, and it comes in different format, it comes with a belly, and it can a drone deliver to a robot, and a robot delivers to you. And there is artificial intelligence interconnected, and there is no human touch, and then it's a connected world between, think of it. It's a mode of a drone, a driverless car, and a robot all working together to deliver your package. I mean, why not? Who says this cannot happen? This is gonna happen, and if it happens, we're gonna be the first to adopt, and we're gonna be the first to participate, and we can all take selfies and enjoy. So now let's talk about trends. This is a topic that you're all familiar with. I'm gonna discuss what's happening with you. I'm gonna discuss what's making you edgy, what's making us all edgy, and what are we doing about it. Sharing economy. I mean, when Uber came, we said, what the hell? First of all, the user experience was perfect. You get picked up on time, you can see the driver coming to you, and Uber has a market valuation of $40, $50 billion, doesn't own even a single car. It's a software, it's an app. Through an app, they were able to disrupt the taxi company. I was in a taxi in New York a couple of months back. The yellow cab, the price of a yellow cab, the plate number, dropped from $1 million to $550,000. So look what Uber has done to the taxi company. And now there is a discussion that Uber will go to the logistics when Uber Rush, and they're testing, and they spoke to us about a couple of trials. So sharing economy is something that is a reality. So we should think of what's going to happen. What's going to happen in a sharing economy? Where will there be a full-time job for anybody? Where are we all moving towards a variable employment? There's a whole discussion by Hillary Clinton during her campaign last year in New York. It's about the variable model of employment. We don't know, but these trends are happening. Airbnb, the biggest, most of us now, when you go and check in, you don't go to a Marriott or Starwood Hotel or Sheraton or wherever. You know, you can go and log online, and you can get a kick-ass apartment, fully serviced for a fraction of the money that you pay in a hotel. It's estimated that 8 in 10 Americans will be part of collaborative economy. It's not cooperation and it's not competition and fighting. It's about the community working together. Think about it this way. Couple of infrastructures working with each other, connecting each other, and servicing each other at an idle time. So a food delivery company, with a logistics company, with an e-commerce company, with a pharma delivery company, with a manufacturing, whatever, all coming together and simply working together in a sharing economy. So sharing economy is the reality that we need to address. Sharing economy is something that's happening and impacting us. What's going to happen if Ubers and the likes of Uber put in their boot a couple of shipments? He's going. It's a trip. On the trip, he will go and deliver a couple of packages. So this is something that we really need to think hard. And I was contacted by a couple of stations saying, you know what, this is going to happen. Yes. So this is something that we really need to look at and worry about. But we have an answer later on that. Let's look about the post. I mean, look, 70 to 75% of e-commerce business is being delivered by the post. Our competition is the post. It's not the DHL. It's not the FedEx. It's not the UPS. It's not the TNT. It's not the companies who look like us. The post is up. The giant is awake. The giant has money. The giant is evolving. The giant is investing. Japan Post bought Toll. Sin Post buying logistics companies. You have Deutsche Post and DHL. You have the French Post has a collection of 7 or 8, 10 companies. You have the Northern European postal operators are very progressive. You have Royal Mail investing in a company that we're investing in technology. And we are in an era where everyone thought the post is dead. The post is up. This is something we really need to understand. What does that mean? Is it an opportunity? Is it a threat? We need to act and understand postal operators, understand how they operate, and understand that there's 70% of shoppers are willing to wait. It depends on the value the post brings in and at what transit time and at what cost. So the post is the reality that we need to address, and we need to formalize a strategy around the post, which I will take you through and discuss. E-tailers building their own logistics. I mean, Amazon just leased 20 Boeing planes. If you need more than that commitment to last mile and to fulfillment, look what Amazon is doing. Your customers, our customers, are building their own infrastructure. I don't blame them. If I was in their shoes, I would have done the same thing. Because the offering and the service offering of the traditional B2B to the B2C has failed miserably. We have an answer to that, and that's why we're saying the future is now, because we have transport. But trust me, 99% of the industry is still a B2B mindset. A B2B mindset can never serve a B2C customer. It's a different beast. It's a different measurement. It's a different requirement by the e-tailer. It's about customer acquisition. It's about retaining happiness. It's about a journey. It's about different terminology. It's about a different generation. When we go and sit with Amazon, we sit, great company, the guys we talk to, young, brilliant, 20, 22, 23, leading tens of billions of dollars of logistics. If there is any time I feel old, is when I go and meet Amazon. This is happening. So, a challenge that we face, we've lost this customer because he has his own delivery process. He has invested in his own last mile. And when we go speak to the e-tailer, he says, you guys don't understand me. You're too costly. While we celebrated ourselves as a disruptive B2B, and we thought we're going to apply the disruption dynamics and algorithms to the B2C, we failed miserably. While everyone was celebrating us in the B2B mindset and saying, well done, Aramex, you are doing a 98% delivery. When you go to an e-tailer, he kick you out. Boof! 98%? Are you crazy? There's a 2% of 100,000 shipments. I'm bankrupt. Get the hell out. Get better. While we thought a certain amount of dollars, he'll be happy, he says, you're too costly. So that's why the e-tailing went back and built their own logistics. There is a massive frustration happening right now between the e-commerce and the logistics. The logistics have not evolved. Traditional, old, I don't want to say the word. Traditional and old, heavy asset, measuring performance that has no value. Talking about KPIs that had no value. It had only value to satisfy the egos of these CEOs and these managers. This has to change, and we're disrupting, we're changing ourselves, we're putting in technology, we are changing our mindset to address these challenges. The world will have more parcels into the system. The infrastructure has not evolved. The problem that we have right now is not having business. We have no problem in revenue generation. The industry that has now is in maintaining that business and keep challenging your cost structure to be more cost efficient and deliver happiness. We are delivering packages, customer want happiness. We will tell you in my announcements what we're doing. Startups. Don't we love startups? They're young, they're fresh, and they think they can change the world, and they are. And startups has got money. So when you bring money and brains and technology together, this is an interesting mix. These young ladies and boys across the globe are disrupting the last mile. We've never had anybody coming to our turf, ever. In the express business, small package business, you've never had anybody. You've had established companies, different sizes, billions of dollars, big networks, and you know what? We had our own market share. Everyone knew where he stands and what value he creates and what geography he works on. We had a leadership position in the Middle East. We maintained that across Africa. We went to Asia. And the rest of the boys have different regions. We interact with each other, and we meet, and we have a couple of drinks, and we talk, and we laugh, and everybody knows everyone. And there is a nice kind of an ecosystem of we're there together as brothers. Suddenly startups came, and suddenly we saw they are challenging the hell of what we do. A young guy coming in and putting up a company with a kick-ass technology through an app, going a delivery in one country, and he has money being raised to disrupt companies. This is something that we really need to watch. We need to watch the post disrupting us. We need to watch startup disrupting us. I'm not worried about the big boys. The big boys are big boys. I think their model is going to go soon. What we really need to worry, and we really need to watch, the young brains, the talented young kids across the globe, across each and every geography, what they're doing. And learn. Because they're lean. They have a high technology. And there are no barriers to entry anymore. And then startups are going global. You can put a startup right now, and you can connect to another startup. And you can offer a service beyond your natural geography. And then you can disrupt the globality of supply chain. Which means You don't have to have a network of 50, 60 offices to offer a global network. It's a sharing economy. You can connect, and through that, you can start offering a global service. And this is new. This is new that's impacting us in each and every geography. Cross-border e-commerce. This is the future, and this is happening now, and this is going to go more. Right now, no need to build a fulfillment center anywhere. Right now, through your mobile phone, small mobile phone, through an app, you didn't have apps a couple of years back, you can compare prices, and you can click, and you can get a product anywhere, wherever you are, and you can compare prices, and you can get a discount on the product. And guess what? Your right as a consumer is protected, and you have a fantastic return policy. You are welcomed by the online platform, and this is putting a big challenge on the offline. If offline does not change, offline is gone. Every customer is a hybrid customer. I'm an offline, I go to the mall. I'm an online if I see value. If I see value on offline, I go there. If I don't see value, you know what? I'll go online. Online, currently now what's happening, you're more respected because your data is being tracked, because your digital footprint is there, because there are algorithms and softwares that knows who is Hussein and what does he want, and then he has been welcomed to the site, and he's been followed, and he's being given freebies and offers and a discount. And what about, look at that product, and if you want to return your product, no questions asked. They don't ask you anything. To try to return a product anywhere. It's a useless process. And we're seeing people going more into online, because if you are willing to wait 3 days max, you hit your product. And guess what? The fulfillment, our fulfillment is improving. Our sortation centers are becoming smarter. The fulfillment of our customers is becoming more robotics and more efficient. And the combination between the e-tailer and us and the integration of data is allowing us, when you click, we have your products delivered to you within wherever you are within a couple of days. And the models are changing. Currently, what you do and what you buy is you use your credit card. This is gone. Now, we are talking about payment on delivery. You don't pay. Dubai, UAE has a COD for Amazon. It's been there for the last 2 months. You can buy wherever you want, up to $1,500 without using your credit card. You just say COD, it kicks in the process whereby Aramex picks it up, delivers it to you here within 3.8 days. And the average of returns are below than 12% because customers are having a fantastic user experience. Now, the talk with a couple of e-tailers is they're going to go all across payment on delivery. You go and the courier through the app that we'll introduce to you, there is a payment process. He pays. If you like, you pay. You don't like, you return. That's the future. It's happening now. Cross-border is a reality, and whoever thinks cross-border is not going to disrupt, it is disrupting retail wherever you go. It is disrupting retail and disrupting online commerce as well. This is where everyone has to be up to the game and upgrade his customer service, upgrade his profile, respect the customer who's online, and give him value. If you're not in the business of value creation, you are gone. Customers are smart, and they want the best value at any given time. So we are a connected world. We are 20 million, 26 billion devices in 2020. Right now, internet is all over. Wherever you are, you click, you can get a package. So cross-border e-commerce is reshaping who we are. If you look at our revenue streams, trust me, it's cross-border e-commerce. If you look at our margins, it's cross-border e-commerce. It is about what we can do from UK and the US to Australia. How can we disrupt Nigeria? We are doing in May. What can we doing in the Gulf here? What can we doing on a business between Turkey and this region? Wherever you go, there is a story of disruption happening. And we are participating in that story, and we are leading, and we're going to lead. This is a bit shocking. Express is gone. The death of Express. The old model, I'm telling you and listen to me carefully. The old model of having 400,000 employees, 500 planes, millions of square meters of warehouses between airports is brilliant. The outcome you have is super fast, efficient service. Currently, our competition have brilliant service, but guess what? It's too expensive. And guess what? This model is the model pre-demand planning and pre-internet and pre-how you can forecast the future, pre-analytics and behavior. Currently, customers, and you see the growth is not in Express. 15% of the industry is Express. 85% is between post and economy. Because the price differentiation between the Express and the deferred is massive, 50%, and the time and the transit time between this product and that product is 1 or 2 days. So if you see now, the growth happening is in companies who are offering value creation through Economy Express. And Economy Express, we're talking about 2 to 3 days. The era of 9 o'clock in the morning, brilliant, fun, but you know what? Customers are saying, I don't want it. I'm happy to wait 2 days. My business model can take it, and my pocket is softer, and this is what. So the success of these companies who've built massive networks across is going to be the start of a challenge of how to change. And changing, when you have a big monkey on your shoulder, that change is too heavy. So here, I'm telling you, Express is something that not of an interest, at least for us. We don't see our future in Express. We have the network, obviously, but we see the future of us coming creative and offering value creation through a 2 to 3 day product. Embracing the future means challenging everything we know to be true. I'm showing you here a couple of logos. We want to scale through startups. We believe we can build a global network of startups working together. Whoever thought that startups are going to disrupt Aramex, he doesn't know what he's talking about. We are working with startups. We are embracing startups. We are investing in startups, and we're giving our business to startups. Think of it, Grab is a food delivery company in Mumbai. Logisure is in the business of supply chain, fully crowdsourced to retail outlets in rural India. Currently, we do 5,000 shipments through these companies, and they do it better than us. And we pay per success. And our cost is 15, 20% below than our cost. And the customer experience is fantastic. The question is, what shall we do? The problem that we have in e-commerce is spikes. Every week, there is a carnival. There is a Black Friday, there is an event triggered by a sale, there is an event triggered by religion, by a holiday, by back to school, by mama, papa, I don't know. Everything happens, then business shoots up. What happens to us? In our current model, we have a fixed model. We need to recruit. So you go and you recruit a couple of hundred couriers. You bring cars. You have to put a logo. Such a stupid process. And then you wait. And you have no visibility. And the customer can give you the business or can get you sorry, you know what? The marketing campaign didn't work. You end up with an overhead. So either 3 things will happen here. Either he meets his promise and you deliver, we're all happy, or he give you more business. He promised you 100,000, he gave you 500,000. What will happen? He says, Aramex, you know what? You're not up to the standards. But you said you're going to give me 100. He says, sorry, you should be ready. Or they give you 50. And then you have over capacity. So we started investments in startups. You've seen Shopify is a company in Brazil. We are testing deliveries in Brazil through a fantastic technology, automated dispatch. Shopify is a technology that we will learn, invest in, and bring it here. What three word? What three word in the business of digital mapping global? It's a startup in the UK. They have mapped the whole world in 3 words. Wherever you are, going to be integrated with our maps. This will allow our user experience to be better. Forget challenges of addresses, it's gone. Whoever thinks address is an issue is gone. Address is your mobile, and digital maps technology has cracked that. Whoever is building his model on a lack of an address, it is gone. We are talking to Amazon in Nigeria. On 1st of May, we're starting, and we are launching our technology that I will introduce to you about, because through our digital mapping, there is no need for an address. It's over. That's an old story. Cashbash, another payment gateway. The message is here. We are embracing startups. We are investing in startups. And we think we can build a global model. You're going to see us investing in startups here. You can see us investing in Asia, in Africa, wherever they are. And through the integration between our app and their app, think about a community of apps. What we're doing with Grab, we are buying idle time. Grab delivers KFC, Burger King, McDonald's, you name it. Grab from, I think, from 2 to 6 is idle. 4 hours. So we bought this 4 hours. Same thing. Wherever we go, we're buying. We tested with a taxi company. So think about third-party platforms. That's how the future is reshaping. This is how the Aramex delivery will go. You have a lower cost, better user experience, and you can scale up instantly. A global postal service. What shall we do with the post? Can we align ourselves with the post? Does it make sense? If you think of it, there is the big integrators here, heavy asset. There is the post. They have the last mile footprint because of their residential addresses has been their infrastructure for the last hundreds of years. And there is Aramex in the middle. What shall we do? Why don't we align with the postal operator and come up with a postal code and have a last mile, a hybrid model? What if we do leg 1, leg 2? I pick up, I fulfill, I fly, post, might clear because they have better clearance than us, and we do an injection last mile. So it'll be a product 2 days, 1 or 2 days slower than express. It'll be a product faster than post and in the middle range. So what will happen to this company if we have a postal code from a couple of postal operators and we start offering a real global deferred solution across the globe targeting e-commerce and B2C? Post does not know how to buy containers from airlines. We know that. We are good at that. We are good at customs clearance. We have our own flexibility because of our nature, whereby we can collect duties and we can give credit, and there is a lot of flexibility. So an alliance between Aramex and Post is something that we are really working on. So we said Post is a threat, we're working with the Post. Startups is disruptive, we're going to disrupt along with the startups. I shop the world. Today I'm announcing a new era. We spoke about it. It's a reality. It's a marketplace which is happening. Currently, I shop the world has 270,000 SKUs. We will scale up before year end to 1 million. We have a global partner in the US, one of the biggest e-commerce sites, coming with us. We're going to have a whole range of products. And guess what? There is no commission here. We don't take a commission. Currently, you're going to have, in a couple of months, 1 million choices going, utilizing the Aramex infrastructure, global logistics, one payment gateway through PayPal, a landed cost calculator global, fulfilling from 15 countries, cheaper than any other marketplace, because whoever is being hosted here, the discount that we can get from the e-tailer goes back to the consumer. We are not there to make money out of that. This is to create value for our customer base. And this is to not compete with other e-commerce sites. This will cooperate. It's a free listing for anybody. We believe in sharing economy. This sensitivity of my customer and your customer is gone. Customer will see value, he will use you. If he doesn't see value, he'll drop you. So this is whereby we're going to utilize this platform to become the aggregator for other e-commerce marketplaces. Aramex checkout. We went to Sweden. We said, what can we do so that we can go one step more than last mile? What can we do so that we can have an integration with our retail customers, and through one click and through one API, he'll be able to have a landed cost calculated global. Currently, this technology is out. It is with us. We are testing in Canada with roots. Whoever thinks this company is only based here doesn't know what he's talking about. There is a Canadian effort being tested, and we're talking to our friends in Australia to launch this with the companies. This will allow any retailer across the globe to go through a checkout solution through the Aramex technology, and this is the latest. This is the latest. It has the customer, it has the Aramex clearance experience, real-time data. It will open through your local page and will give you landed cost, customs duty cost. Currently in 50 countries is going to go global. We believe through these technology solutions that we are investing in, we are differentiating Aramex. We're going to be one step ahead. We are not only in the business of delivery. We are in the business of investing in technology, how we can utilize technology to create value for our customer base. That's who we are. We are a technology company. We are deploying our money in technology. We are looking currently, if you see about our app development, we've got great partners across. Plus, we have startups working with us in the back seat, looking and developing these technologies for us. Big data. Just to give you an example, 18 million customers right now of Aramex are profiled. Before big data, if you look at our our website, we service 50,000 customers. That's not right. We found out that we have 18 million. Every customer who touches base with Aramex is a customer. You might be a customer of a customer of a customer, but as long as there is a delivery coming to you, I have to know you. I have to know your profile. I have to know your gender. I have to know your age. I have to know what you buy. I have to know your payment habits. Currently, we have statistical data, real-time data for 18 million citizens who use us for cash on delivery, where last year we had around $1 billion of cash collected. And now we have the profile of these 18 million customers, and we know in 5 categories who pays, who doesn't pay, where we go, he doesn't pay us because he doesn't have change. Now we know the behavior of all our customers through an API. We know how many shipments, how many are repeated customers. We know some data on who wants to be called. So we are changing our operations into predictive operation. And this is all integrated with our alerting systems, and this is happening. It's already there. So think about it, all of us coming with use cases and say, okay, I want to check, I want to know which customer is going to be maintained, which customer I'm going to lose. Through the power of data, you can know that. You'll be able to understand the behavior of our own employees. So utilizing, you want to have a selfie? You're good at that. Thank you. If somebody who collects our money, it's Hachem. Can we applaud Hachem? Thank you, brother. But Hachem does it in style. Wherever he goes, they take a picture. And for some reason, he only takes pictures with women. I don't know why. So big data is reshaping our industry. Whoever is not in big data is not in business. You cannot run your business blindfolded. It's not about the package. It's about whom you are delivering. Why? It's a different ball game here. And we are in that business. We have the technology. We have invested tens of millions of dollars in big data and data lakes and softwares. And I'm proud to tell you we have data scientists on board who looks at trends and analyze our company. Want It Now is something that we took out of our mail call in Australia. Want It Now is an app that's coming up in the next 2-3 weeks. On demand, peer-to-peer, high-end, 90-minute delivery guaranteed in Dubai or money back. And then this is going to go global. You download the app, and then you press, and then you see whoever couriers around you, and then you click, and then you have an Aramex coming to do a service for you, a pickup service. It's a concierge service called Want It Now. The Aramex website, I have Carol going to come later on and talk to you about the Aramex website. We've changed our look. We are coming up with a very interactive website. A very interactive website where our customers can check in and check out without human intervention. Literally, in, out, the most responsive on any device is there. We're launching now. We are launching now. This is happening. The big event of today is this. We've changed our operating model, and I'm proud to announce that today, Aramex in UAE is all connected through an app. Every Aramex courier in UAE is using a smartphone. Through that variable model, we are unblocking capacity. Capacity is not an issue. We're going through three phases here. Just to give you a brief, and then Bashir, he will come and explain to you. We are paying every courier extra for whatever extra pickup or delivery he does. So our capacity went up 25%. Our cost dropped down 13 to 15%. Our couriers are onboarded. He's onboarded. He has his profile. He has his name. He has his car plate number or bike number, whatever it is. Our couriers can be seen by the consumer app that I will talk to you about. A technology is being deployed, optimized routing, digital routing. The experience is not with the courier, the experience is technology, which means we can go right now in Ghana, in Nigeria, in New York, in Amsterdam, in Malta, all across the Arab world, all across Asia, and roll out this model. There are 3 models. There is the Aramex community that's already being rolled out now, and we have a global rollout, Aramex employees on the courier app. There is a model whereby we connect with the startups like Grab, and there is crowdsourcing. The future of this company is crowdsourcing. The community is our operations. We are entering Amsterdam now through a crowdsourcing model. We're entering Malta, crowdsourcing model. We're going to test in Manhattan City in the crowdsourcing model. Whoever thought that this company is stuck to our own geography here, he is mistaken. We are going global. Through this app, we are taking the Aramex model global. This technology, this is only the start. We have a whole effort of development going across in the last variable cost model. This is how we are embracing our future. This is how we are looking at this company as a technology enterprise. Supporting that, there's a consumer app you can download. Here we measure happiness. Every shipment that has been delivered, the consumer will measure. And based on a star rating, we pay our couriers. And we understand the 1-star, and we understand the 5-star. And there's a lot of data analytics happening right now. Through this app, our customer can see the courier coming to him. You can see the next. Through this app, our customer can pay online. Through this app, there's no challenge for an address anymore. He can have 5, 6 addresses. Through this app, you're giving the power back to the consumer. The consumer, he will decide where, when, and how. Our deliveries from now is going to be better. It has the voice of the customer, and it's going to be more cost efficient. So today, I'm announcing the launch of our apps, the launch of a new Aramex. It's only the start. You're going to see a regular update, regular feedback will be put into these apps. This will allow us to scale. This will allow us to address the B2C challenges globally. This allows us to change our cost model from a fixed model to a variable model. This will allow us to access endless capacity. Endless capacity. Not about recruiting and training. It's about 2-hour training. You're on the road. And this is whereby our customers can connect with our couriers without the intervention of the center and do a pickup and delivery. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I'm proud to tell you this is the start of a new era. I would like to thank the Aramex team, the IT department headed by Bashir and Samir and the whole crowd of making this happen. I would like to thank our partners who are here. I would like to thank you all for listening to me. I would like to invite Carol and Bashir. They are the techie guys. I am the storyteller. Carol and Bashir will tell you about the website. Bashir will tell you about the apps. And I will see you after the break. Thank you.